Alright. Start with your identity. Whatever changes you want to have in yourself right now, like you want to lose weight, you want to become a more mindful person, you want to become a more social person, or you want to start like building a habit or whatever. Start with your identity. Start with your um kind of self-image, I guess. What I mean by this is, I'll just give you a fucking quick example, okay? I'm recording a video right now. And yeah, I'm not used to recording videos. I'm not used to talking to a camera. I didn't have a script for this or whatever. And I'm not a content creator. But I'm identifying as a content creator. Identifying as a person who's good at talking to a camera. I'm taking the identity of that kind of thing I want to be and just instilling it in my head that I can record videos, I can speak to a camera, I'm confident, I'm kind of like fucking delusional, I'm kind of gaslighting myself or whatever, but it works. So you have to kind of gaslight yourself sometimes. You want to win a gold medal, gaslight yourself. I am a gold medalist. Stop saying, yeah, I might get that gold medal, guys. This video might do well. This video will do well, and I will get that gold medal. You know what I mean? Like, shit. Like, if you want to lose weight, whatever, you're still fat right now, right? You're still fat right now. But you have to start identifying as a fit person. Because, even if you start, like, doing your diet, whatever, yeah, you will lose weight and you will make some progress in the gym. But eventually you'll relapse. You know why? Because you're still identifying as that person, as a fat ass. You're still identifying as a fat ass, so you'll eventually become a fat ass again, because you're identifying as a fat ass. The same thing with quitting a habit. You want to quit a habit, quitting smoking, doom scrolling, quitting porn, whatever. You'll eventually relapse into that bad habit again, because you still identify as a person who has that addiction. Instead of saying, yeah, I'm trying to quit porn, bro, I'm trying to quit smoking, I'm trying to quit drugs, I'm a previous alcoholic, whatever, I'm still an alcoholic. Just become that person who basically is like, yeah, I don't watch porn. Yeah, I don't really smoke, man. I don't smoke. I don't drink. Instead of saying like, yeah, I'm trying to lose weight, bro. I'm trying to lose some weight. I'm trying to like fucking, yeah, quit this, quit that, whatever. Yeah, whatever fucking example I gave. Start identifying as that person who's already, not even as a person who quit the thing, but as a person who hasn't even done the thing in the first place. You have to identify as that. You have to, you have to be delusional. You have to convince yourself and tell your mind that, yeah, I don't have an addiction. Yeah, I don't play video games. I'm not fat. I'm not a loser. I'm not a failure. I'm a winner. I'm confident. I'm social. I'm I'm this, I'm that. You have to start, identifying as those things, as the change you want to be, basically. Like, you have to start with that thing, before you even start building those habits, building, before you even start meditating and working out or whatever. This is the title of the video. You have to start with your identity. I mean, yeah, it's kind of it's a hard thing, but in the long run, it's good for you. It's good if you identify as that thing you want to become in the future. I used to be fat as fuck, and literally back then I'd convince myself, yeah, you're not fat, you're fit, you're hot as fuck. I literally convinced myself I was so fat and ugly. I'll literally pull up a little picture right now. Fuck. Just give me a sec. Just give me a sec, you know what I mean? I'll pull up a picture right now. Let's look for one. Okay. This was me. What when was this? 2023. This was me. You see that? Fat fuck. Back then, I literally convinced myself that I wasn't a fat ass. And guess what happened? I'm not a fat ass anymore. And it's because I did not identify as a fat ass. It's hard to change your identity. Once I started becoming lean or whatever, my mind literally justified the identity. Everything around me, my my diet or whatever, it justified that, it showed that I was fit, So my body and my mind literally fucking worked together and made it happen. The same thing with the other habits too, like reading. I used to not read every day or whatever, but instead I identified as an intellectual, as a person who reads every day, as a person who reads a lot of books and shit. And guess what happened? I read books, I gained information, I learned a lot. Why? Because I started with my identity. Because I identified as a learner, as a, what do you call this? As an intellectual. And this is, I'm gonna give you some proof. These are books, journals, literally right at my table. Okay? It's not a flex. Books. Okay? Educated person. I'm so educated, but whatever. Yeah. So this is the fucking title of the video, dog. I just keep giving you examples or whatever. If you watch this whole video, yeah, good for you. But always start with your identity. Okay. This is getting a little awkward now that I'm staring at the camera. You can click off the video, but just take away whatever I said from this video and learn whatever. So yeah, like and subscribe if you want to, if you like this video. I don't really fucking push anything on to you, the viewer, but yeah, I just want to help. Start with your identity. Bye. Type shit.